TV too loud. Oh, hi man. No, I don't think it's possible. And even if it is, I haven't watched a single run where someone actually did that. Oh, I forgot to switch. Oh, nah, it's not possible anymore. I've watched many runs, nobody did that, so even before the weapons, so it's not possible anymore. I guess it's the threshold has been tweaked a little bit, so I know that after I do like you will see it after I do how many TCS? Like three three TCS he will fall, but that's the only times it happens, like literally the only time. You will see it you will see it in a bit, you will see it multiple times happening, like it's consistent, but like in worlds, no. Yeah. I mean, I won't put it as like we need stronger Greatsword. I think it's also involved Kushala himself. Like in Rise, he's way more mobile and everything, so it's a lot more difficult to just keep locking him because he will move out of the way, and also like you have like the counter type of thing, so it just involves so many things, so it's just a bit complicated. Like I don't know. You see, after this TCS, he's gonna fall right immediately. You will see, I will throw a kunai on his head. You see that? He fell immediately. So after 3 TCS, he falls. So that's something I took note. but it's not like something that you can do like over and over and over again, you know. Because one thing also in Sunbreak is that without doing the counter, your damage are pretty low. Like if you don't do the counter, I don't know why, but the damage on your TCS are kind of low. So it also has that as well. So if you want to do it over and over again, like in Word, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough. That means you need to do like the counter over and over and over again, which involves that Kushala needs to do like certain type of attacks over and over again, and you also your counter uses the wirebugs, so you can do it also over and over and over again if it makes sense. Like you need probably like I can imagine how we'll go about it. Like I can imagine you will do the TCS. Like for example, let's just say Kushala roars. You do the counter TCS. He falls. You power shift. By the time he gets up, let's just say he does the enrage roar. You counter it. He falls, and then you go back. He gets up. He does like they no they the winds that he does on circular. You don't even have time. If you counter that to do a TCS, he's gonna move out of the way. Like there are few attacks that Kushala actually give you time to do a TCS, and I'm not even joking. Like I will try to do it in this run if he gives me the opportunity. There's a lot of attacks he will move out of the way. Like if you counter TCS that, he's just gonna move and leave you there and you miss. There are just few attacks that he gives you time. So yeah, I think it involves even more the monster itself than the actual weapon. Dova. Dova, how you doing, man? Dude, when is your flight? I asked you when is your flight, you haven't responded. Oh man. Dova. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna get this speedrun done before I take a break. Dova over there is taking a break as well, so I think I'm gonna join him taking a break as well. I think it's like a week, something like that. I'm gonna use his break as an excuse to also take a break. Oh shit, waiting to pick up. Oh, I'm on the green right now. Oh, I see. That's nice. That's nice, man. You're waiting on the takeoff. Oh my god. So it's Hawaii then. Man, it must be nice. Must be really nice. You see that he fell again. So after 3 TCS, he basically falls all the time. It's something that I just picked up. So 3 TCS. Oh man, this attack, I always forget. So he always falls after that. 3 TCS. I'm waiting on him to do like... dude, this attack pisses me off. He's waiting for the takeoff. It's 4 flight, bro. I should have stayed home. Fuck this. No. Lord, 4 flight. Oh my god, that's kind of a lot. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's some travel. Yeah, man. I mean, it's somewhere. I guess though. One thing they say. What's the saying? The saying is like after the rain there's like what? I don't even know. Like after the rain there's good time or something like that. I don't know. But like it's 4 flights. But after that you get to visit Hawaii. So I don't see the bad thing in that, bro. Me, I think it's a win. I mean, 4 flight, okay, it's annoying, not gonna lie. But dude, you're going to Hawaii, so I don't know about that. Ah! I threw one kuna in too much. I threw one kuna in too much. Shit. I threw one kuna in too much.
お待ちしております。どうかお気をつけて。
What is your goal for this? My goal, okay, the world record is like 214. So I'm trying to get like basically in between 220 to basically starting from 220 to below. I'm not trying to get the world record through video, but I just want like 220 and something. So anything in that range. He always does that. Ah, this guy, bro. Dude. Thanks, man, and safe travel, bro. Safe travel.
お待ちしております。よろしくお願いいたします。
Oh yeah, man. Same, same. The only thing is, the only difference between me and the guy who got the world record is literally my dogs. Like, my whole run depends on my dog, whether they get the sleep or not. Which is funny. Like, the guy, he got the sleep with one dog and one cat. I have two dogs. How am I not getting the sleep? You see what I mean? So far, that's what has been like stopping me from getting that in that range. So, literally, my dogs are literally the key, but they are not doing their job. So I'm just there like anyways. Like I got so many good runs, but my dog just yeah, we're not doing the sleep today. They just nope, we're not doing it, and it just goes away like that. Like if at least they can get the sleep like consistently, it's not consistent. Like so far of all my tries since yesterday, my dogs got the sleep twice. Of all my resets, they only got it twice so far. Like it's crazy. I don't know what's happening to them. Two sleep only so far of like I don't even know more than 3 hours, 4 hours. Two sleep that they got. Actually, like Kushala slept. That's only 2 times it happened. 2 times. So I don't really know. So like literally, the whole run depends on my dog. If I'm being honest, it just depends on them. That's good. Oh, come on. Better not in rage. Ah! Why does he keep hitting his hands? You see, right there's another example. When I said that sometimes he leaves, like he doesn't give you time. Like he moves immediately out of the way. So that's another example I was saying. That can stop you from like keeping the doing the headlock. Yeah, it's one of those things. It doesn't give you time. So there are few attacks. So it's up to you to know like which attacks give you time and which one don't give you time.
今日も頑張ってまいりましょう。どうかお気を。
Yeah. For that one, I was thinking like, for that one where, for example, he left, I was thinking instead of doing the counter into the TCS, I should just do like the counter. You know what I mean? Like this counter. You know the one that doesn't lead you into the TCS, the normal one. So that's what I've been thinking of doing. The very light one, gentle one. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking of doing instead. But you know what's funny? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's very RNG, man. The world record run, he got the sleep when Kushala got angry. Like at that spot, that's when he got the sleep. You see what I mean? As soon as Kushala got angry, he got the sleep, and he was able, and he used that sleep to do so much damage. Kushala discharged. But my dogs, those two dogs right there, are not doing the job. They're not doing the job. It's a lot of RNG. So what I've been trying to do is that I'm trying to like when like build up enough KO so that when he gets angry like that, if my dogs don't get the sleep, maybe I should get the KO instead. Something like that. In between those lines. Yeah, man. Punish him before he takes flight. That's what I'm thinking of doing. So, um, I don't. I mean, RNG is RNG, so I can't really like put faith in my dogs. So, I will have to develop my own strategy.
こんにちは。
So yeah, so far I think
どうか
the
お
only
気を
good
つけ
one I
て。
can think of is like using the KO. So I will build up KO. That's why if you see what I'm eating, let me see. Let me show you. I'm eating for booster and slugger. So I will build up enough like KO, and when he enrages, I will tackle him, and so that he falls down. And I'm pretty sure one TCS will be enough to discharge him. One is enough, I'm pretty sure. So if I can at least get him to not move at that point, that would be sick. That would be sick. So, so yeah. I just need that. Yeah, man. Ideally, that's what we need. Ideally. Oh my god. The kunai missed. This is why I don't do power shift early. Shit. This is why I don't do power shift early. Oh my god. This is the reason why. This is why I don't do power shift. Oh my god. You guys, if you guys were here at the, like when I started this thing, you will notice something. As soon as I did the first TCS, he got angry immediately. There's a reason for that, and that's also the reason why I don't do power shift. Like first, I enter the quest, like start the fight. After the first TCS, I power shift. The reason why I don't power shift at the start is because since it increases my damage, it's enough to make him enrage. So as soon as I get the first TCS, he enrages immediately. And the only thing I can do is like do the counter and just hit him on the head. That's it. Whereas if I don't do power shift, I can do the first TCS, have him move, then enrage and get a second TCS. Whereas if I do the power shift, I literally get the second enrage almost immediately. So it kind of destroys the whole thing. So it's another thing I had to learn. Don't do power shift early.
盤上ですね。どうかご
The reason why I did is because I missed the kunai. So to not miss, like to not lose time, I did a power shift. But there is an example of what happens. In case you were wondering, why is this guy not doing power shift before starting the fight? This is the reason why. Yeah, pretty much. So, uh, no power shift. No power shift before starting the fight. This is what happens. It does so much damage, he gets angry immediately. Almost immediately. And I don't have time for his second TCS. Not very ideal. This is the type of thing, like, one time I said on my community post, like, the build, people are so fixated on the build. Like, I'm like, okay, fine, the build is fair. Like, it's an important thing. But if you could know how many, like, operations, like, mathematical equation go into a run, man, like, it's crazy.
受付いたします。
Like, I feel like some people think that, not even some, I feel like most people think that if they had the same build, they would do the same thing. No, it's wrong. Do you know how many things, like, how many like tests go into a run? How many like change of plans? How many planning? Like, how much time is spent? Like, we don't just wake up, make a build, and go into the quest and get the run. Nah, bro. No. There's so many things you need to take in account. So many things. Like, build is just one thing. There is so many things you need to take in account. Like, you need to take in account the damage that you do. You need to take in account how many TCS produce these results. Should you reduce the TCS? Should you do more TCS? Like, there's so many things you need to take in account. And people just be like, oh my gosh, his build is so crazy. Bro! Oh my god, it's funny. Honestly, it's funny to me. But anyways, we move on. We move on. Yes! Oh, it didn't crit. Oh, it didn't crit. Oh my god. It didn't crit. I did 2,300 instead of the usual 3,500. It didn't crit. Oh my god. It's another thing as well. If the first TCS doesn't crit, he won't enrage fast. Like, because it depends also on the second enrage, because I need the second enrage on a certain time period to get the TCS. So if my first TCS doesn't land or doesn't crit, he won't enrage, and so it's basically gonna like throw me off. Like, he won't he's gonna start moving a lot more, so wasting time. So yeah, that's the type of thing I'm talking about. Like, there's so many calculations going on right now in this run, so many things going on. Like,
どうか
even the damage, dude, of my TCS can affect the whole run. Whether I do more, it can affect the run. If I do less, it can affect the run. Like, it goes both ways. So my damage needs to be consistent, on a consistent level. More damage is bad, less damage is also bad. So it needs to be consistent. Yeah, because of damage cap. Like, it's crazy. so many things right now that I need to, I need to think, I need to kind of like think about. So the first TCS needs to cap, needs to crit. The first TCS needs to crit. If not, it doesn't work. Crazy. And then I will do all of that just for my dogs to just look at me. Oh my god. You see, he didn't crit again, and you see that he doesn't care. He's not enraged. Dude is not enraged. It takes so much now for him to enrage. That's the type of thing I'm talking about. If the first TCS doesn't crit, he doesn't enrage fast enough, and so he will move a lot before enraging, which isn't great. Ah, even like I'm using this Greatsword, the Gosarag one. That's the one I'm using. It has like what, mana 15%. Even with criticalize 7, it's still not enough. I have like 25%, and I have this thing. What's that skill? Critical draw. So critical draw, I don't even see people talking about that skill if I'm being honest. I don't see people talking about that skill. Critical draw says increases affinity for a short time after performing a draw attack. And it says level 1 plus 15%, level 3 plus 30%, and level 3 plus 60%. Like, for a short time. That's crazy. 15% for a short time. I don't know the time exactly, but it gives you a certain amount of affinity for a certain period of time. Like, this is crazy. For Greatsword, for example, like you, every time you draw, so basically, let's just say like that, even if it's 5 seconds, for 5 seconds, every time you draw your Greatsword, you have plus 15% every single time you draw it. For the next 5 seconds, you can do your TCS in 5 seconds. For longsword, every time you do your light slash, you have 15% every single time you draw that shit. 15% every light slash you have 50. Dude, it's crazy. I don't, and I'm surprised that I don't see people talking about it. I'm very surprised that nobody's talking about that skill. Like, dude. Yeah, you can do that, man. Thanks a lot. I don't even know why I didn't try to Google it, truth be told, but yeah, man, like, it's crazy. For a certain period of time, that much affinity. Based on the description, I don't think it increases. The timer increases based on the level, but I would really like to know the timer. If it's at least like 10 seconds, 10, 15 seconds, I highly doubt it's 5 seconds, come on, but 10, 15, I think 10, 15 is already good enough. So that means that whenever my Greatsword doesn't crit, I mean the 5% is not gonna crit. It's crazy. Nice! You see he's gonna enrage? That's what I'm talking about. Oh! That's when my fault. It crits, but I hit the wings. Fuck. 2.5 seconds if you roll or evade, it goes away as well. 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 2.5 seconds is good. It's actually not decent because on the Sacred Shift on Longsword, that attack is literally faster than 2.5 seconds. That attack, Sacred Shift is more than 2.5 seconds. The counter on the Greatsword maybe is more than 2.5 seconds if you delay it. But if you don't delay it, I think you should have enough time. Oh my. Oh. There's this thing. If he didn't give me the opportunity, there's one thing I need to show you guys. But actually, I have the video. But actually, I have the video. Let me see. Uh, maybe he's gonna give me the opportunity. There's one way to do something. I'm gonna show it to you guys at some point. If he gives me the opportunity, I will do it. I wanted to do it, but it wasn't the good one. Like he needs to do like 3 tornadoes and then the laser, or if he enrages and he does like he does a weird attack where like he opens his wings and there's like 4 tornadoes that go about. Yeah, if he does that, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. The head sniping of the old Monster Hunter is not dead. There's one way of doing something. If he gives me the opportunity, I will do it. Please crit, man. Yes, crit. Come on, what the heck are you doing? Okay. Oh my god. This is what I wanted to do, but I fucked it up. I got hit by the tornado, but well, that was a good enough reason to abandon. But that's what I wanted to show you guys. So when he does that 3 tornado, you can move. You can move in, and he does the laser. So you can put a barrel bomb. Like you stay like kind of not too close to him, but at a certain distance. You put the barrel bomb, do the counter. By the time he falls down, you do the TCS, basically. But I got hit by the tornado, so I was slower. But it's pretty much that. So head sniping of old monster is not dead, man. It's still here. Maybe a bit hard to do since monster. Like I feel uh, like the more Monster Hunter evolves as a game, the more mobile everything becomes. Like monster become more mobile. Their moves are not so predictable. Like and you also the hunter, you move a lot, type of thing. So I kind of understand that. Oh my god, I don't know why these things happening. Let me switch things real quick. Oh, god damn it! It happened again today. I don't know what's happening. My game basically crashed. It basically crashed. It happened today. I think I might have to like check the local files at some point. I might have to check the local files, but it's not a problem. It's not gonna stop me. But yeah, the game crashed again. It happened today when I was doing the Kushala run and it crashed. So that's where I stopped the first time, but it did it again, which confuses me. But this time I saved. Last time I didn't save. Yeah, man, the head sniping is not dead. It's still here, man. It's just you need to know how to do it or find the like have the eyes to look for it. But it's not dead. Definitely not dead. I've seen also some things where like people there's one thing I've seen as well on Espinas. I mean it's not really head sniping in itself, but I would say it's close to it, but it's not really head sniping. Like Espinas has that attack where like he kind of like scratch his head on the ground twice while moving forward, and the second time he does it has a high tracking. So uh, what I've seen people do is that they will move forward a little bit, turn their back on Espinas, and then when Espinas does that, while countering they turn themselves back on Espinas, and he counters. So like I was saying, sorry guys, I was saying that so when they do the counter, they turn themselves back to face Espinas, and then they counter the attack, and basically do the TCS on him. I've seen that, but I mean, I would put it as like a head snipe, but like not a full-fledged head snipe, if it makes sense. Oh, now my game crashed. Oh, I forgot to change this thing. I don't have the barrel bomb anymore as my first thing in my item box. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Well, anyways, I need to change this thing. I said I saved the game, but I forgot to save actually. It seems I forgot to save it again. Oh my gosh, I thought I saved it though. I made the same mistake as last time. Let me change that back on because I thought I saved it, but it seems I didn't. Because the food skill was when I did the run, so I don't know if like I don't know what's happening, but I saved it. I'm pretty sure I saved it. Let me check real quick. Okay. Let me save this time. Okay. This time it's saved. Resave the game this time. Let's do this, guys. Now let's take this seriously. Let's do this. Because I really want to get this run, because if I don't get this run, I can take a break. So this run is really important. Man, whoever made this attack that you cannot tackle it is annoying. Oh my god. Oh my god, nice. That's actually lucky. That means I can still use the KO for the... Oh, now I just need to be careful here. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. Why, man? I just need to... What? That's so unlucky. Dude, he's almost dead. Oh. Dude, oh my gosh. Oh, damn. This was actually good. Dude, oh. That's actually sad. Oh man, that was such a lucky run. Oh my gosh. All I needed was to KO. Like he was even sculling. All I needed was to KO. All I needed was to KO. Just a KO. Like literally just one tickle. But I couldn't even get it off. Just one tickle. Like, can you imagine you just needed one tickle? Like you were one tickle away. Just one. One tickle. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm never gonna forget that. Never.
よろしくお願いい
I
た
will
します
never be able to forget that. One tickle away. Just one. I just needed one tickle. And even when I got it, even when it was already too late and I got it, I couldn't even get the TCS. Man, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Just one more tickle, man. Just one more. I just needed one more tickle. My dogs even got the sleep. Like in the worst case scenario, they actually. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude, that's tough. Ah, man. Oh, bro. I was too slow. I was too slow. Oh my god. I was too slow. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. I was one tickle away. And it's for Slugger to make sure. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, oh, how did my tickle not hit? I tried so many tickles.
お待ちしております
And none of them were able to hit him. None of
ど
them.
うか
Like, my stamina was even finished because of how much tickle I did. And nothing. Nothing. Dude, this is pissing me off. I'm actually gonna cry, bro. One tickle, just one. At least, dude. At least. Oh, man, now I'm just. I should probably just. Let's just forget about that because now it's just messing with me. Now it's just messing with me. I'm making too much mistake right now. Man, but dude, is. Let's just forget about that.
お待ちしておりますよろしくお願いいたします
Let's just focus. Let's just. Anyways, man. Anyways. Oh my god, dude. It was even sub 3. I don't know if it was close, but it was. Oh my god, dude. Something's going on. It crashed again. Again? That's weird. That's actually weird. What is that? No, that's. It crashed again. Okay, I might have to check like the I might have to check this thing, but I'm not gonna do it now. I don't want to waste you guys' time, so I'm gonna continue the run. So, I mean, I'm just gonna continue. If it crashed again, I just close the game back in. Just close the game, close the game, close the game. But I don't know what's happening. Still crashing. I don't know why. But this time I saved, so we good. This time I saved the game. I saved it, so we won't be hit by that thing again. But I don't know what's happening. I don't know why she's doing that. I have no idea why. That I'm actually confused about that. I don't know why he's doing that. Okay, you get sub to USB, you know it takes so much Tyson. Yeah man, dude. Oh my god. Like one tackle, man. One just one tackle. Like oh man. Like I did so many tackles. I didn't even have stamina anymore. Like my stamina was gone because of how many tackles I did. And it didn't even touch him. It didn't even touch him. That's what the crazy part. And then when I finally got the tackle, I missed the TCS. Like I missed the first hit of the TCS. And because I missed the first hit of the TCS, then it did not deal enough damage to kill the Kushala. If my dogs even got the sleep, dude. If my dogs could talk to me right now, they will literally bring me back to early in the stream when I was telling them that they are the reason why you haven't gotten the run yet. That's literally what my dogs will do right now. They will bring me back to that one, to what I said earlier in the stream. Oh my god. Well, well, like I usually say, we move on. It's just one defeat. We move on. We move on.
受け付けいた
So
しま
let
す
me see. Kushala.
どうかお気をつけて
Why am I also why I'm doing this? I hear that. I mean, I don't know if most of you know, but I mean, you must know. It's really not a brain. We're gonna get at some point Reason Kushala and Reason Teostra. That's a no-brainer. Which one are we gonna get? I have no idea. That I cannot tell you. I have literally no idea. So I'm just doing Kushala, um, in a way to train myself to Reason, because I really wanna do Reason Kushala with Greatsword. So so I'm kind of training right now. It's kind of a training.
戦力急上昇だぜ。
Mazino? What did Mazino do? Why does he keep hitting his hands? I hate that attack. That attack, that being wind fireball or wind ball. I hate that. Why? He has the biggest tracking. He has like, oh my god. He has the biggest tracking like of every of his attack. Oh my god. Dude, what is happening? Oh my god. Dude, that was close. Stop. Nice. Yes. Yes. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry guys. I'm very sorry. But finally, man. Thank God. 228. Shit. Shit. Oh my God. I needed that right now. I needed like a boost in confidence right now. I needed a boost in confidence right now. I just needed a boost in confidence. That's all I needed. And the game give it to me. Because I was doubting myself right now. I just needed a boost in confidence. Ah. But I will be honest, that run was so RNG right now. Like I couldn't even believe what was happening. That was really RNG. Especially the one where like he did he did like some kind of like blast of wind forward. Because usually when he does that and I counter it to do a TCS, he moves. And he was about to move, but this time he ran towards me. And I still got the TCS. And then he slept. That's what surprised me. Like not because this actually blew my mind. Usually I would get hit by that because either he will move out of the way or he will hit me or something like that. But not only was I able, not only did he not move out of the way, he ran. And then I got the TCS and he suddenly slept immediately. That was crazy RNG. That one, I'm not even gonna like, I'm not even kidding. That was crazy RNG. Crazy RNG right there. I'm not even kidding. That was crazy RNG. That was crazy RNG, bro. I'm not even kidding. That was crazy RNG. Yeah, man. Like, uh, oh, let's go. You can scream loud. I know what it's like about. Lord, Lord, that's funny. Varzino, I mean, reason Marzino. Oh, I heard about that as well. Some type of like new form of Marzino, but I don't think we will get it now. I think they will keep it for the last, like for example, like the same way they did Arc Tempered Nergigante and Arc Tempered Velcana. So I think they are gonna keep him for last, not now. Especially by the way they move, they did things. You will see that back in Base Rise, the first title of it was Camilios, right? And then Kushala and Teostra. So they did the same thing. Reason Camilios, and then we're gonna get Reason Kushala and Teostra. So they are going by the same pattern. But also, what I wanted to add is that I don't think it's gonna be Reason. I mean, I'm not too sure, but I don't think it's gonna be Reason Marzino. Why do I say that? Is because by the lore, after playing the game, you learn that Marzino didn't have the Quiro. The Quiro are Guys Magoms. And Marzino and Gaz Magom had a deal. So Gaz Magom lends Marzino the Quiros. So Marzino has a like an actual original form. Like Marzino has a form without the Quiro. And like basically that Marzino itself, any Marzino don't have the Quiro. That Marzino in the game is unique. He has the Quiro with him. But normally Marzino don't have Quiros. They are like normals. So what I'm thinking is that they're gonna give us the original form of Marzino without the Quiros. So I think that's what is gonna happen. Because the thing about Chaos, how you doing, man? The thing about the Quiros as the reason is that they say it's a form that like is given to elder dragons when they overcome the afflicted blood, like the afflicted states or whatever. Marzino didn't get afflicted. Marzino obtained the Quiro. He uses them, but he wasn't afflicted. He wasn't hurt by it, so he didn't have to heal or to overcome it. Never. So that's why I'm like, I don't think there's gonna be a Risen Marzino. I'm thinking more like the original Marzino before the Quiros, before he made the deal with Guys Magom, the original one, if it makes sense. So that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. So we probably gonna get like the original Marzino or something like that. Because you go guess it out. Oh yeah, man. I can understand you, man. I can understand you on that one. Me too. I'm waiting until you through three, the title of the three. I'm waiting on that Chaos Gomagala, man. Very fun monster. And I really want to know like if he will get like unique skills or something like that. I really want to see that.
異常なしです。
Yeah, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. And also to add as well, when you get the reason Camillus from this guy, he says reason from the dead. Because the afflicted states actually hurts monsters. Like it's like the curious are devouring them. And so when the elder dragons overcome that, they become stronger. You will notice that the patterns, the yellow patterns on Camillus are his broken part. Wherever you break Camillus' part, these are the yellow spots that he has. The tail, the wings, the horn, those type of things. Because that guy was suffering from the afflicted. And when he beat it, he healed. And to show that he healed are the yellow part that he has. And so Marzino in his case didn't he didn't suffer from the afflicted. So there's no way he can get a risen state, a risen form.
よっしゃ行くぜ
Yeah, man. I hope Chaos Go Magala gets a unique skill. I'm hoping something like I don't know, like in the lines of like if you have Bloodlust,
しやがれ
like your attacks or affinity increase some type of like a Bloodlust boost. I don't know if it makes sense. Like I mean, I'm hoping his armor already has Bloodlust. That's what I'm hoping. But if he had to have a unique skill, I want something that goes in the line as like agitator, like something like that. Something like if the more, I mean, there's way too many skills that work like that in my opinion. But I feel it's something that would go well with him. Like if the monster enrages, for a short period of no, short period is kind of annoying by now. I don't know.
お待ちしておりました。
I don't really know what kind of unique skill he would have.
お気をつけて。
Will be creating an update for rebuild of for which weapon? For which weapon? I was even thinking of that. Like I'm gonna I mean not that I'm gonna take a break as in a break, but like I put a community post last time to ask like people what they want to see, like what they want me to do as content, and I read everything. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take a break of a speedrunning to make like build videos, like some type of explanation videos, or like that type of thing basically. So it's gonna be like just like 1 week where like I'm just not gonna speedrun, but instead try to help people, if it makes sense, that type of thing. I'm gonna also live stream a bit more and those type of things because I'm thinking of making I already did the video but I never uploaded it. It's a video on what's the name of that thing, Grinderess. Like I wanted to make a video on Grinderess. Explain like the video was about like explaining how like certain attacks of weapons relate to their sharpness, like not relate but like certain attacks of weapons depend on the sharpness. So depending on your sharpness, the attack increases or decreases. So Grinderess does not increase your attack like as in flat. Like if I go to my attack, you see 426. If Grinderess activates, you won't see a difference in my attack. Where you're gonna see the difference is when I hit the monster. So Grinderess does not increase your attack as in like as a flat type of thing. Like it increases your attack when you hit. It's kind of an invisible buff. But the funny thing is, Grinderess is related to your sharpness. So Grinderess increases any attack that is related to your sharpness, basically. And when I say any, I mean any. So the video was containing, like, for example, hunting horn, your shockwaves. Grinderess increases the damage of your shockwaves on hunting horn. Grinderess increases the damage of piercing binds. Grinderess increases the damage of the zero sum discharge on switch axe. Yes, it any attack that uses sharpness to to scale their damage, Grinderess also influences that. So I had a video on that, but I kind of scrapped it. I never released it. I scrapped it. So I guess I'm gonna have to rework on that. Um,
クエストリスト
so
を選び
that's
ま
what
す
I'm
ね
saying. But I'm gonna take a break off of speedrunning just to focus on those type of content, basically.
またお越しくださいませ
I want to know before the. Wait. He tell me slow a lot. CB, okay, foreign CB. Oh yeah, I had one build. Okay, why not? Why not? Okay, why not? I'm gonna take note of that. For that as well. Okay, I'm gonna take note of that. They said this punch is gonna many times. Okay, I see. That's when yeah, man. So there's a bunch of things I need to like because I feel like there's a lot of things that need to be talked about that I don't see a lot. I mean, people are talking about them, but not as much as I want them to do it.
昇級しゃ
Like, I appreciate, for example, the effort of other content creators when they make videos, but like sometimes when I watch theirs, and here's the thing, I like to also watch theirs and learn from it. Like, I will watch someone else's video, and I'll be like, dude, I wish he said that, or I wish he talked about that. You see that type of thing? So, for someone like me, he already talked about everything that needed to be said. But the things I wish he said, I will say it. So there's a couple of things. Sometimes like the person will make a build, and I will watch his build video, but then I'm like, okay, he didn't explain that part, or like he didn't explain what this do, or he just scrapped it. He just kind of it wasn't important, type of thing. So there's a couple of things, couple of times I've seen that, and I was like, well. First of all, I was watching a build videos for. If I give an actual example, I was watching a build videos from Femeto. His LBG builds, and he put like decorations, like the decoration you need to put on the build. And when I tried to do it, I saw that I didn't have space. But he said to put those decorations, but then I don't have space. And when he talked about the augment that you need to put on the build, he said to augment like a slot plus one twice. But then I'm like, okay, I need to augment like the slot plus one twice. But you are not precise on which body part. Which if I augment, for example, if your equipment has a slot plus three, if you do plus one, it becomes four. If it has plus one, it becomes two. So I'm like, okay, so what should I do? Like you put up the things to do, but it still doesn't tell me where I should do it. So it's still missing. So even though I watched his video, I was still confused as to where I'm supposed to do everything. So when I finished watching his build, then I was like, okay, I have everything set up. I see what I should do. But how should I do it? So even then, even the video was great, but it still left me confused. If it makes sense, I was still confused a little bit. So I had to figure out the rest myself, even though he made the build video there. But there were still some confusing parts, if it makes sense. So that's the type of thing I'm trying to avoid on my side. I'm not saying I'm gonna make like the best build video ever, but I just don't want like the same issues that I have. I don't want to have the same issues for. I don't want to give the same issues to other people if it makes sense. Think of it as I'm the customer. Yeah, kinda. It's more of a copy and paste instead of giving the instead of giving like the actual teaching, which is there's another guy. His name is Fu. He's a Japanese, so it's kind of difficult to understand his videos. But what I appreciate, and I did it with my Dual Blade 4 build last time, like you show the build, you explain like in the build video that I did with the Dual Blade, I did that. You explain how each skill work with each other. Like we just don't have skills for the sake of having them. For example, when you go with in title of the two, you have like a foray, poison attack, builder boost, Camilo's blessing. How do they all work together? You inflict poison on the first of all you have status trigger. Status trigger, you you inflict the status on the monster. Foray activates, increases your damage. Camille's Blessing level 3. It prolongs the poison status on the monster, which means that you have foray for a longer period of time. What does it also mean? On the build that I made, the weapon I used had 30% of affinity. We didn't need a critical eye. If I have 30% of affinity and I have foray plus 3, I have 20, so immediately I have 50%. With weakness exploit, I have 100%. If you guys watch the video, for example, I'm not telling you guys to go and watch. If you watch the video, and I even explained in the comment or the description how it all works together. So if with foray and the weapon itself have 50%, with crit weakness exploit I have 50%, so I have 100% of affinity combined. You see what I mean? So all those skills work together. It's like a football team or something. It works together. And then status trigger. Status trigger is not there in that build. Status trigger is not there to ensure you that you put the status on the monster. Status trigger is there because for 12 seconds, for 12 seconds, all your hits, all of them, are gonna proc the status, which will give you the boost from builder boost. Because builder boost gives you 10 to 15 to 20% attack boost if your hits proc the status. Basically, if you see the status effect coming out of your weapon, you have all that buff added to you. A status trigger is there for that. So every time you evade consistently for 12 seconds, repeatedly 12 seconds, you have builder boost activated. Like it's crazy. And so that's the type of thing. And I gave a gameplay after showing all of that. I gave a gameplay of me fighting a monster to show that, so that people understand, okay, this is how it works. So this is what I should do, if it makes sense. And then I was using dual blades. If the whole point of the build is for you to evade, then if you have dual blade with iron silk bind, that sharpens your weapon every time you iframe. You get your sharpness back. So everything works together. That's the type of build video me I like to watch. And that's what I want to do as well. And the name of the guy is Fu. He's a Japanese speedrunner. I'll put it as a content creator. Truth be told, he's more of a content creator than anything. So this is what he's been doing. And I've been watching him for like the longest time. And I'm like, dude, this is a great way of doing things. Because you not only explain things to people, but then you show them how it works. They are not confused on how to play. Because I can give you the build, but if you don't know how to use it, well, there's no point. You see what I mean? But if I give you the example and you follow it, then you're good. That type of thing.
よっしゃ行くぜ
There is something I started a long time ago. Actually, it was my first build videos. It was my first build video. It was how to like teaching people how to make their own builds. One reason that pushed me to do that, it was my little brother. The thing is, oh my god. The thing is, my brother was asking me, what skill do I need? Like, he wanted to make a switch axe build. And this is any idea. If any of you right now watching me is doing any type of content, that's the type of thing, like, ask your brothers, bro. Like, ask your brothers or something. Like, he was asking me, how do I make a switch axe build? Like, he didn't know what was the priority. Because in anything, there are priority skills, there are secondary skills, there are comfort skills. So he didn't know where to start. Which skill do I need first? Which skill do I need after? And I was like, that's actually a good idea. Like, he gave me a good idea. Because a lot of people don't know that as well. A lot of people don't. They don't know where to start the build. That's the whole point as to why they watch speedruns or build videos. So teaching people also how to make the build, like you tell someone, okay, on switch axe, the first skill you need is rapid move, and then you need to think about weakness exploit, and then you need to think about attack, protective polish, and then you can think of, like, if you're going for grounded, you might think of critical boost, and then you might think of like the element, things like that. Like, small things like that can actually make a difference. Because I mean, so if you are any type of content creator, ask your brothers. I cannot like express how much my little brother helped me make content. Like, it's crazy. Because if anybody, he's the one asking me, like, okay, I don't understand this monster thing. I don't know how to do this. How can I avoid this attack? That type of thing. Like, it's actually crazy. It's actually crazy how he's helped me on a lot of things. So ask your brothers, man. Ask your brother, sister, something like that. I don't think build that I see. I don't know. They still a full min max build with True. Here's another thing as well. I'm trying to do my build videos to not involve charms and curio augment. I'm not even gonna lie to you all. It's hard. Without curio augment, it's easy. It's easy to do that. The curio augment is very easy to make a build without them. But without a charm, it's hard. I'm not talking like a god charm. Without literally no charm, it's hard to make a good build. I'm not even gonna lie on that point. It's really hard. Because I've tried so many times, and without a charm, like any type of charm, it's really hard to make a good build without a charm. Really hard. It's really hard. It's almost like cutting your legs or something like that. It's almost like cutting your legs or something like that. But sometimes it's manageable, sometimes it's not. The grinder S build I wanted to make about was no charm. I was able to do it, no problem. But for certain builds, it's a bit complicated. For certain builds, a bit complicated, more complicated than others. It's a bit more complicated. But yeah, guys, like, just give me 1 week. 1 week, and I will try my best to make like some good ones. Because if this is what you guys really want, then I mean, I have to do it. So 1 week, just me and Pews. I'll be hunting Pews, not monsters. Lord. But... oh my, what? Wait, that was so weird. Did he not hit me on that second bite? That was so weird. He didn't hit me on that second bite. Like, I was still standing and continuing the TC. I thought he would hit me. That was quite weird. I'm not even gonna, that was weird. That was weird. But anyways, drive the blah blah. Let's focus back on the run. But yeah, guys, like I really appreciate the feedbacks. That's something I would really like. I really need to say. I really appreciate the feedbacks, especially on that the community post. If anybody wants to go there and like drop, because I ask anything like if you want me to do anything, even change my profile picture. If you don't like my profile picture right now, just drop it. Just say it. I don't like it, bro. Change it. I'm gonna try it. I'm even thinking about it. But if you don't like it, just say it. Like any type of feedback. Like okay, if you want me to do more naked runs, I've done it before. If you want me to do it more often, I can do it. If you want me to use a certain weapon, because oh my god. Anyways, we move on. If you want me to use a certain weapon, if you want me to use a certain weapon, just drop it, man. I'm here. I'm doing less damage. That's weird. Oh, he didn't enrage. He didn't enrage. That's why. Oh my god, we don't have vegetable. Okay, now we have. Bro, his head, bro. That was not good. That was not good. We didn't have agitator early enough. Like instead of doing 4,000 on my TCS, I was doing 300 and 800, 3,800, which is not. I mean, it's not peak damage, so
期限万丈ですね。
it's not peak
いってらっ
damage.
しゃいませ。
It's flopping. The flopping is crazy. I know, right? Like we got a good run and then now it's just freaking weird right now. But it's because I'm not focused. I would say that because I'm not focused. So I'll be focused back. And I just need to focus. So yeah, like any type of feedbacks. I forgot the. Oh my god. Yeah, that shit is crazy right now. That shit is crazy. It crashed again. I mean, I'm happy that it crashed again, honestly, because imagine if we got the run like we were doing it, because the other one wasn't bad. So imagine we were doing it and then the game crashed. That would hurt me. That would have actually hurt me. It would have hurt my feelings. The other one wasn't bad, but yeah. So I'm kind of glad we abandoned actually, and then the game crashed. Yeah, I think I need to check this thing. What's the game like? Check files, something. Yeah, I forgot how it says. Like, if I go into properties, is it in properties and local files, verify integrity? I think I need to do that. I think that's what I need to do. But I want to because it takes a long time, and I don't want to do it on stream. I don't want to do it on stream. Oh, Papa Rodeo, how you doing, man? Mine is taking some records right now. Crazy records. With longsword or greatsword because you're using like what's the name of that guy? Hawkeye, not Hawkeye, but Hawk in One Piece. So you're using his weapon is layered, of course, but you use it for longsword and greatsword, I think. So it's very confusing to me when like it's a longsword run or is a greatsword run. But yeah, man, I don't even know where you got that. I can't find it. Yeah, Draco Mihawk. Yeah, man, Mihawk. Yeah, so you're using for both longsword and greatsword, I think. So it's really complicated sometimes. Like, is it longsword or is it greatsword? Where did you even get the mod, actually? If any of you know how like where to get it, because I'm trying to commission a mod. Is it how we say it? I'm trying to commission a mod, or I'm trying to commission a mod to make a mod. How do you guys say it? English is not my first language, please, so don't judge me. But like, basically, I want a mod, or if anybody knows how to make a mod, I want a mod that basically like whenever you do what's the name of that thing? Redirection. Whenever you do redirection like successfully, you have an after image. That would be sick. I'm trying to find someone to do that mod for me. like some type of like
いってらっしゃいませ。
but you know what I mean. Oh, for them, the visual mode is applicable for both weapons, but the author removed it on next. I'm just looking at going. Oh, oh, he removed it. Shit.
よっしゃ
Yeah, man, that would be sick. I know, right? He removed it. Oh man, that's tough. So how do you keep it updated though? If he removed it, how do you keep it updated? I know, right? That would be so sick. Like every time you use redirection, there is an after image. Like, can you guys imagine that? Like, I don't even know how Capcom did even think of that. That would be literally the first thing I would do.
期限万丈
Like an after image after using redirection. That would be so sick. It's like the monster is gonna hit you, and then you disappear, and the monster is confused. That would be sick. But oh my god, dog. Oh, so my game crashed right after we got the run. I mean, not the run, but we finished one. So I don't have my items. Shit. Oh man, this thing is annoying me right now.
今日も頑張ってまいりま
The
しょ
game crashed after.
う。どうかお気をつけて。
You know what? Let me put back my item and save the game. Let me just do that. Let me just do that. Let me just save. It crashed after we got the thing. Tough. That's tough. My personal best now. Actually, I just got one today. Like it was 228. It was pretty lucky, if I'm being honest to myself. It was really lucky. I'm trying to get a script to work, but it got very lucky. Not really the script, but it got lucky. So I run with it.
お願いいたします。
The auto kinda like foresight slash long, kind of like foresight slash, kind of like foresight slash. Oh yeah, yeah, true. Foresight slash in Word had Foresight slash in Word had what's the name? After image. Ah,
さすがは俺の何かしてくるぞ
it didn't crit. It didn't crit. God damn it. Yeah. It kind of has the after image. Yes, I can see that. Kind of have an after image. Yes, it kind of has an after image. That's true. That's very true. It kind of have an after image. That's very true.
期限万丈ですね。
But what I mean by after image is like I think the one in foresight slash in Word was like the after image kind of followed you. Like I don't know if maybe I'm not expressing myself clearly. It's like when you what I want the mod to do is that when you do redirection, while you move back like this, there's still gonna be like a U here for like a couple of seconds or milliseconds. So basically like wait. So basically the monster is gonna attack, I move back, but then there's an image of me right here that disappears a milliseconds after. Not that the image follows me, but there's an image here, but then I already moved back, and the me before is still standing there for a couple of seconds. That's what I want. Like yeah, like a trail, something like that. Yeah, something like that. I don't want like a trail. I want like an actual like as if like I don't know what I'm good. I don't. Yeah, it kind of what I mean. You know what I mean? Like this. Let me just go in. So what I want is that if I do this, you see, now there's gonna be an image of me standing in front of me, and when the monster hits that, it disappears. You see what I mean? Like a feint. Yeah, like a feint. More like a feint. That's what I mean by that. So when I do it, and then there's an image, and when the monster hits it, it disappears. Like in anime type of thing. That's what I want. That would be sick. That's what I want. That's what I want. If I could make mods myself, I will make it. I will honestly make it myself. But I don't know how to do it, so I don't know how to do it. But that would be sick. So if anybody knows how to make mods, that's an idea, man. That's an idea. Nice, nice, Chris. Nice. Now I just need to not be a bitch. Come on! And it didn't even hit me. Come on, bro. Bro, and it didn't even hit me. Like I was like, okay, I missed. At least hit me. He missed. Lord, I missed. He missed. Fair enough. But that would have been sick if I got it. That would have been sick. I guess I was too late. I was a bit too late. Or maybe I aimed badly. I think I might have aimed badly. No, he moved. Oh, I forgot already.
どうかお気をつけて。
Pain point. Lord.
さてと
So after that first TCS, that movie's gone. No, not really, not really. What I would say is consistent so far is that after the first TCS, if you crit, don't power shift. That's something I showed people early in the stream. Don't power shift. If you power shift before starting the fight, you do so much damage that he's gonna enrage like immediately. Like it's gonna be immediate. And so it will take you like it will stop you from doing a second TCS. So back to what was consistent is that first when I start the fight by throwing the kunai, I counter TCS the head. If he crits, he's gonna move like do something. Sometimes he doesn't move a lot, and then after doing one attack, just one, he's gonna enrage, and it gives you time to counter and TCS a second time. So after doing that, you get the mount. Like so, the second TCS, you get the mount. You do another TCS. After doing that third TCS, anything that touches his head is gonna make him fall immediately. You can throw a kunai if you have time. If your dogs hit him on the head, he's gonna fall. So after that, after the TCS on the mount, he falls immediately. And then he gets up. Usually that's when you want him to sleep or something like that. He sleeps. You TCS that as well. He's gonna get angry, like with the black tornado and everything. That my strategy at that point is to KO him, and then he dies, or he discharge and then I TCS again and he dies basically. So that's that. Yeah. If you, I'm gonna link the world record the world record for that thing is 214. That guy, he got very lucky. Like a lot of his TCS didn't even hit the head. If you could watch it, dude, like you need to watch it. A lot of his TCS didn't hit the head. It hit like the shoulders or the hands. But why he got is that as soon as Kushala got angry with the black wind, Kushala slept. You see what I mean? Like Kushala slept, dude. Like the RNG, bro. Kushala slept immediately. It was crazy. That was really lucky. That was really lucky on that one. Like as soon as he got angry, he said, "Me, whenever Kushala gets," here's the fun fact. Me, I don't know why. Whenever Kushala gets angry with the black wind, he does his big attack. Like he goes in the air, start to fly, and then creates like a huge ass tornado all the time. Literally all the time. That's what he does. Yeah. It's so 240 is the fastest though. You want to see the run? Oh, 240 is not the fastest though. You want to see? Yeah, you can send it, man. Because what I saw was the one submitted on the other thing. That's the one I saw submitted. No, that reminds me of what Dova said one time. Some people get like good runs, but then they don't submit. Dova said it one time to me. That was funny. It was actually funny to me. Why he said it. Some people get good run, but they don't submit. I mean, honestly, submitting is more like competition. If you're not looking for it, then there's really no problem in submitting it. If we're being honest. Even myself, I don't submit. Wait, what? I've seen a lot. Wait.
交完了だ
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Ah, took too much time. 159. Oh, Otekoi. I knew it would be someone like him. Otekoi. 159. That's close though. That's close to 2 minutes. Damn. Let me see. Ooh, I remember that. Oh, he was using blast. Makes sense. Oh, he did quite a bit. Oh no, he was doing less damage at that time. Hmm. What the fuck? Okay, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Even though his weapon was, I mean, it was at that time, so even though his weapon was doing less damage than weapons now, he was using adrenaline, so I guess judging by the, okay, I see. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, that bitch ass Kushala did the tornado again, but he killed him at that point. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, so he also used power shift, but he did less damage than if I do power shift, I'm doing way too much. Like when he did power shift, he did 3,300. If I do it, I do 3,800. So I really can do power shift on my side. Even with that, I do more. But it was at that time. That's pretty insane. So I can imagine what time should be done now. What? 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 What the fuck? Eh? Did you? Sorry guys, my little brother said something funny. My little brother said something funny. This is actually in the game. It's not a mod. Like he's asking me about the clothes my character is wearing. Like it doesn't look Monster Hunter at all. I mean, you tell me the truth though. It doesn't look Monster Hunter at all. That looks like literally like real life. But yeah, it's in the game actually. I mean, I think it's paid DLC. Like depends the other thing. I think they are all paid DLC. But it's still Monster Hunter. It's not about. It's actually. Yeah. Thanks man. Oh, it's because of those things. The dark thing. He died. He died.
出発
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. It was just a moment of distraction.
補強完了だ。完璧だぜ。俺の仕掛けてくるぞ。
Bitch! Oh my god. Yeah, thank god. Yeah, that's good RNG right there. That's actually good RNG. That's the type of RNG I'm talking about. Now just need one more tickle. Please give me the tickle. Dumbass. Oh fuck. This is what I was talking about. Oh, this is what I'm saying. Whenever he enraged, he freaking does that attack all the time. And the game is such a bitch to not let me. How did he not die? Oh fuck! The cheap damage. Oh my god, freaking cheap damage. I thought he would die on that TCS. Freaking cheap damage. But that's what I'm talking about. Freaking cheap damage, man. Kind of me as well. Me, honestly, I don't want to go for the Rorik. I just need a run before I take some. I want to take some a break off of speedrunning to like focus on build videos type of thing. So I want to do that. The guy I do speedrun the most, Dova. You probably heard of him, Dova. He's taking a break. So I never run without that guy. So since he's taking a break, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me also take a break. So he left today to Hawaii. So so I'm like, you know what? Let me as well take a break or something. But I can't go to Hawaii. So I'm gonna take. So I just want to run. I just want to run and then be done with it and go to sleep. Especially that I got sick on Sunday, so I have a headache right now. So I just want something and yeah, and then I will take a break like 1 week or something like that. 1 week. I know, right? Like it's shoulder away, bro. It pisses me off all the time. Like this guy, it's not even good. Like I said, I have a bit of a headache, and this thing is pissing me off. Like,
どうかお気をつけて。
why does he always does that tornado when he gets angry? Why? Like that's the part I don't understand. Like calm down. Lord. That tornado, even I saw it in Otekoi's run as well. He did the tornado, but Otekoi got the tackle and he died. Like Otekoi did the tackle and the thing died. So like why, man? Why does he always do that tornado? Why? Why does he always does that tornado? Like that specific tornado. Why? Why, dude? That tornado is the one. The one. My problem right now. Stop doing that, Kushala. Stop. Oh my gosh. Well, but pretty much, Papa Rodeo, you saw how like this thing. Pretty much that's the RNG I'm looking for. That oh my god. Oh, the first he didn't crit. He didn't crit. So it's gonna be even tough if he doesn't crit. If he doesn't crit, that shit is even tougher. Because he doesn't even enrage for like a long period of time. God damn it. I honestly wanna switch Greatsword if I'm being honest with
いってらっし
myself.
ゃいませ
I really wanna switch Greatsword, but I don't wanna switch it. But I want to, but I don't wanna switch it. Like the thing is, I wanna switch it for a Greatsword that will give me like 100% of affinity instead of whatever I'm using right now. I'm using the S.I.R Greatsword, so it's it doesn't have the best affinity. It doesn't have the best. So well, I have to deal with that as well.
よっしゃ行くぜ
So well, we'll see how it works. We'll see soon enough. What time is it? It's okay. So in 30 minutes, I think I will end the stream in like 30 minutes.
そうだぜ
I haven't eaten, so I'm probably gonna go and eat. I will come back to this run. Oh shit, am I not too far? Oh oh my god. It didn't crit again. Didn't crit. Man. It didn't crit, bro. Didn't crit. Oh, Papa Rodeo, if you're still here, tell me if it's a good idea. I was thinking of something actually. Like, I'm thinking of doing like a build, but I still don't know how to go about it. But like a great sword build that uses builder boost and foray. Like the same thing. Imagine the same thing. Like this thing. Attack boost, critical eye, agitator 5, resentment 5, critical boost 3, weakness is what 3, offensive guard 3, Warburg Whisperer 3. But then you have foray and foray 3. Let's say foray 3. Let's say foray 2. Let's say foray 2. And builder boost 1 because getting the rest is kind of, or maybe 2, something like that. Will it be possible? I haven't tried it, but my guts are telling me that's gonna be tough to make. I don't know why my guts are telling me it's gonna be tough because I feel like it will be actually good against Kushala. Not in the sense that I'm gonna inflict poison, but like sleep is a status, right? So on that sleep, like would we imagine if I can get like something like close to 8,000 damage right off the sleep? Because if foray and builder boost both activate at the same time. So I mean it's a thought. It's a thought. And I would like to know your opinion on that. If it's something like that would be good or bad. Because I think it's like more of a 50-50 or more like a 70-30 type of thing. I don't know. I really don't know. 70-30, 50-50. I don't know. But I mean but I think this would be nice though. It would be nice, not gonna lie. Who knows? Man, come on! Man, crit! God damn it! Like right now, until Agitator activates, I have like 20, 30, I have like 40? Like I have like 40% chance of yeah, 40% chance. No, not 40. 90% chance of crit. That means that all those tries I've been in the 10%. Crazy. I've been in the 10%. Like if you really think about it,
いってらっしゃいませ
I've been in the 10% chances of it not to crit 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row, bro. That's the crazy part and the scary part at the same time. 3 times in a row. Oh shit, talking about now that he mentioned Otekoi. Has Otekoi uploaded anything? Now because I know the dude. Oh, 3 weeks ago. Oh shit. Because I know some speedrunners who are not uploading anymore, and I'm like, Jesus, are they dead? Because there's this guy, Switchax. His name is like Puni, something like that. He hasn't uploaded anything in like a month or 2 months or something like that. Like what?
俺の友は完全無欠だ
We finally reached the 1 in 1,000 chances. That's usually what I call 1 in 1,000 chances. When like the monster literally goes off the script and does something else. That's what I call 1 in 1,000 chances. Because of all the tries, if someone has been here for like at least some minutes, you will notice that I always get the first TCS. But this time he moved like right off the bat. Mhm. Like he moved right off the bat. That was quick. That's some type of 1 in 1,000 chances, bro. What the heck?
よっしゃ
Dude, move out of the way faster. Than What do you take a break after this girl? That's the thing. Lord, that's funny. That's actually funny. Lord, yeah, man. That dude, that guy pull out game was insane. That Kushala, bro, that pull out game was insane, bro. Damn, he left immediately. No, 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 if you take a hand for sure. MH fair. Wait, what? What does he mean by that? Oh, not you. It's something I've read like MHR Frontier. I read someone like posted a video and it was like MHR like FR. Oh, FR is FR. MH Frontier. Hmm. MH Frontier R. What is R? What does R mean? MH MH. Damn. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea what it means. MHFR. No, that's wrong. When the opening started going sideways, I'm done for the day. I know, right? There are some things like, oh my god. I was I threw one kuna in too much. I threw one kuna in too much. Lord, that's funny. Lord, really not that guilty. I don't know. I know that type of thing. What you mean by that? Like, I had some clips like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how I'm gonna push that. It's like I had a good opening with one Kushala. It was yesterday. I had a good opening. Like everything was going so well. But then when Kushala fell on the ground, like he was on the ground. Like Kushala was on the ground, ready for the taking, and then I missed the TCS. Dude, he was on the ground, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. The game crashed again. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, oh, tough. So, Kushala, like, Kushala was on the ground, and the TCS was there. Just, just get that one TCS, and then I missed. And it's not even like I missed voluntarily. Like, I missed by going outside of the box. Nah, nah, nah. Kushala was first of all the first hit of the TCS. Kushala moved his head behind while he was on the ground. You know that monster moves a lot, so he moved his head behind. The first hit missed, and then he got up, and the second one he missed next to his face. It was crazy. Like, oh my god, that's when I was like, yeah, need to take a break. I need to take a break. That part it was funny. I took a clip of it. I'm probably gonna post it as a short. I'm gonna post it as a short. It was funny. Dude, the opening was perfect until that point. And he literally just missed the whole TCS. It was crazy. Oh my god, dude. I love so much in this live stream. My cheeks are hurting me. Oh my god. I love a bit too much. Ah, ouch. My mouth is already. I love a bit too much right now. Damn, in this. Oh my god, this live stream was fun. Ouch. If it wasn't for this game crashing for no reasons, or maybe I need to install a driver. I don't know. It might be a driver that released or something like that. Oh, talking about Reno Nagante, there's a rumor that an iceborne monster is coming to Sunbreak. Okay. This thing is taking more time than usual. Hmm. Okay, that's weird. Now it's taking more time than usual. That's weird. Yeah, apparently the iceborne monster is coming in a future title update. Honestly, I will put my bet on Nergigante or Reno Nergigante in between those two. And let me explain why I believe that. And then I will tell you guys which one I'm actually hoping for. So, I don't think it's gonna be Namiel or Velcana. Why? Because back in Iceborne, the PS4 had issues running the effect on Velcana and Namiel. Like, it was tough for the PS4 to run. It was having frame drops and everything. So I highly doubt it's the Switch that's gonna do it because the Switch already has difficulty running the flooded forest at 30 FPS. It already has a tough time right there. So I don't think it's gonna be either Velcana or um or this guy or Namiel. And the probable choice I think is gonna be Nergigante or Reno Nergigante. Why do I say that? Nergigante or Reno Nergigante, both of them, for me the same thing. They have the same skeleton as most monsters in Sunbreak. Gore Magala, Shagaru Magala, Guys Magorum. They have the same skeleton. So it's easy to put them. Second of all, Nergigante doesn't have a lot of effects. This guy literally just does spikes. Like, he's really not anything. Like, Nagakuka does spikes. Everybody does spikes. So it's easy to put. All they need to do is change the texture, and that's it. Third of all, Nergigante shares the same attack as Magnamalo. Or should I say, Magnamalo shares the same attack as Nergigante. So, Negigante is probably the easiest monster of Iceborne to put in word in a Sunbreak. The easiest. Like, Capcom doesn't even need to work hard. Even one person can do the job. They don't need to work hard. Stygian Zinogre is not Iceborne. He's not Iceborne. And they said an Elder Dragon, I think. So, Stygian Zinogre is not Iceborne. So, it's not him. Oh, how are you doing, man? Perry the Prevalent. Whoa, funny name. But yeah, Stygian Zinogre is not Iceborne. Like, when I say Iceborne, I'm talking like a monster like that was created in Iceborne, if it makes sense. So Stygian Zinogre is not Iceborne. Yeah, so we scrap this guy out. So Negigante is the easiest one of all of the monsters to put in Sunbreak, especially at this point of time, because we're getting already because Stygian. If I have to say, if Stygian Zinogre was to come in Sunbreak, it would be a long time ago. Why? Because this guy is of the levels of I would say Lucent Nagakuga type of thing or gold rating type of thing. So I will put him there, not at the level of like the Risen monster type of thing. So that's what I will put him. So Negante is the easiest one to put in the game. Now, the one I want is Safijiva. That's the one I
お待
want.
ちしておりました。
Why?
お好きなクエストはどうぞ。
It's because Safijiva, we haven't killed Safijiva. Safijiva is still alive. This dude is still alive. Second of all, Safijiva, Safijiva is basically an adolescent. Like he's not an adult. He's a kid, not a kid. Like the baby was Inoshiva. Safijiva is like a kid or something. So they can bring up the grown up, like the actual adult version of Safijiva or something like that. And then we have the map to support Safijiva. There is Guys Magom Terrain, like the arena of Guys Magom. Like they can usually use that for Safijiva, you know? So I'm like, me, that's the one I want. I want Safijiva back. That's the one I want. It's not the most like the easiest monster to put. I accept that. But I think it would be nice. That's all. But I think it would be nice. Amatsu, yeah, I heard about it as well. Amatsu, but the problem is, honestly, if they bring Amatsu in Sunbreak, I mean, Sunbreak is different. If they bring Amatsu, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm really not gonna be happy. Why? Because Amatsu was more of a base rise monster than a Sunbreak monster. Like, I think they missed the team right now. Like, they missed the team. Like, you should have brought this dude back in base rise. Not now. You know what I mean? Like, why bring this guy when you could have brought him literally last year? Like, they missed the timing. So if they bring Amatsu, I'm gonna be pissed because they just missed the timing. Like, how I would have felt, how how I would have felt if they brought Amatsu back in base rise would have been completely different to if they bring it now. Now I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck? Back in base rise, I would have been like, holy shit! But now it's what the fuck, more or less. My reaction would be that they missed the chance. Like for me, it's a missed chance. They already missed the opportunity. Don't do that. But what can I do? If that's what they want to do, there's nothing I can do. But in my opinion, they missed the chance. They missed it. They missed the chance to do that. Honestly, they just missed it. I don't die using element. Lord, I mean, definitely saying maximum solution. Oh, really? Are they? I mean, I feel like Sunbreak is already Western. I mean, the monsters that they are bringing are just, I mean, it's just monsters. But at this point, it's completely Western. Like, for me, like, it's a miss. Like, they already missed it. Like, Amatsu was literally base. Like, how many people were expecting Amatsu back in base rise? And then Amatsu didn't enter the chat. And now you want to bring Amatsu now? Like, you waited 1 year or 1 year to bring not even more, because Amatsu is probably gonna be next year title update. Because after the November one, it's go is to next year. So you waited 2 years. 2 years to bring Amatsu for what? For what? I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. Like two years just for that. And what would piss me even more is if Amatsu is the last title update. That would piss me off because Amatsu is nowhere the level of a last title update title monster. Like, guys, Magom is way more scary than Amatsu. So nah, man, like I completely understand you guys, but I don't think Amatsu is worth like the. Oh my god. What are you doing? What? I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate this game. I hate my dogs. I hate I hate everything. I hate everything, bro. I hate this monster. Oh. It's let me see. I think that Eastern or something. I think it's perfect timing because I'm gonna choose like evolution now and I was based right now to somebody. Nah, man. Like I said, I understand you guys. I understand it. The problem is, like I said, it's like a team. It's like a team, bro. Like Base Rise was that Japanese type of team, and Amatsu was even well fitted compared to Nawa and Ibushi. If I'm being honest, like Amatsu was way more fitted to be like a final boss of a game like that. But we got a new monster, good. Like let's take Crimson Glow Vashrax. Crimson Glow Vashrax. Does he look like a monster for Base Rise? Like this shit could have been in Sunbreak. And Amatsu could have taken his place. Like literally, they could have exchanged their place. Amatsu in Base Rise and Crimson Glow Vashrax in Sunbreak. It would have made sense. It would have. Amatsu literally smells like Base Rise, not Sunbreak. There was the coral place, like the coral thing. That looks like Amatsu place. There was the coral place. Like so many like there were so many that's what I see that Amatsu in Bezra was the missed opportunity. Like they missed it. I'm not saying that they shouldn't bring it back in Sunbreak, but like for me, they just kind of missed the opportunity. It's like you had the opportunity to do something, but then you do it later when you could have done it a long time ago, if it makes sense. So that's for me. That's what it is. It's a missed opportunity. If they do that, I'm gonna be pissed. That's what I'm saying. If they bring it as the last title update, that's when I'll be pissed. Because, like, dude, as the last title update, you need to bring something. Like, Amatsu doesn't look like a final title update. What the heck? Amatsu, like, I remember back in our generation, I was literally using a cat to kill Amatsu, bro. Like, a cat, but you use the prowler to kill Amatsu. He was so easy. That dude is not even level of Narwa. Like it's crazy. That's why Amatsu now, bro. And what are the weapons of Amatsu? What are his armors? It's not even incredible. So I just don't know about that, man. I just don't know about that. Uh, let me see. So I don't use well, because a new black dragon maybe would be good because I mean yes, this actually is good. A new black dragon. Actually, this comment I'm gonna pin it, bro. Like a new black dragon will make sense. I don't want Alatrion. We've seen Alatrion way too many times. I don't want Fatalis. Fuck this guy. We've seen him more. I've seen Fatalis more than my father. I don't want that. I want a new one. Like that's what I'm saying. Safijiva, for example, could be because they say that the lore on Xenojiva is that the more Xenojiva grows up, he becomes darker. And it's true. They said it before even Safijiva was announced. Safijiva he became from white, he became red. And then he goes dark. You can see that some parts of Safijiva are becoming dark as well. His hand, tail, and everything. So at the end, Safijiva could become a black dragon. Because Safijiva himself, Safijiva is the one who made the guiding lens. He has so much power. He can become a black dragon at the end. Especially that when like it makes so much sense for Safijiva to become a black dragon at the end of this evolution. You see what I mean? Because like it's crazy to me that like they can't just scrap. I'm not saying that because I want Safijiva. I'm speaking of logic. What about I think that I can come back because it's a non-story monster. True. What if it ever come back from being given push once you do rest, have you put this tissue on the ground? Rush if everything. Like if I'm actually going to be the last term, maybe we compare to Fatalis and that's a high bar. I know, right? That's a high bar, not gonna lie. I think I'm just looking forward to the next mainline title. That's gonna be bring special shit. The 10 doesn't feature. Look at the most. Two were sent most in one scene. I'm gonna say two. The Fatalis boss. Fatalis is best boss fight in game history. I know, right? If Amatsu is the last starter, that would be boring as fuck. That would be so boring. Very good. Me too. I want it to end as with a bang, like Iceborne did. Iceborne bring back Fatalis. But what they did that actually pleased everybody is not that they brought back Fatalis. Is how they changed to Fatalis. I think that's where people were happy about. Not as in Fatalis himself, but like the way Fatalis was in Iceborne is what made him so much like loved. So if they bring like Amatsu, they can change. I don't doubt they're gonna change Amatsu, but can they change it to the point like it becomes a Fatalis level of threat? That's where I think is kind of they can't do that. It's impossible. Was that being stronger like Crimson? Maybe he might. That's an idea. To be honest, don't really feels like a failure now. They buy mushroom now, so buy as well, but yeah. So many my guys feels like Safi should turn into black. Like this thing from now. As I know Safi is in. Yeah, man. Like Safi Jiva should become a black. Like Safi Jiva should come back as a black dragon. He should come back as a black dragon. That's where me I will be happy. He should come back as a black dragon. For the comment of Atlalka, honestly, I don't think Atlalka will come back that early because first of all, there's no terrain for Atlalka. Second of all, I don't know how Atlalka will flow in the game. Like I don't know how she's gonna flow. In the sense that like I don't see her fight involving the sync binds much. Like we were already able to climb it. You know, because someone told me that before. I think it was with Chaos. I had that argument with Chaos before we were discussing that, and I remember he was telling me that, or I was telling him that like we were already able to climb Atlalka's body when she does the maker thing. We are not gonna spend one or two wire bugs trying to wire I don't know like wire travel or whatever just to go there. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, if you take Safijiva and this guy, Safijiva and who again? Not Safijiva. What's her name? Nawa and Old Mother is the same thing. They made the fight in such a way that you use the wirebugs to go on those platforms to shoot on her, to travel faster to get to the Dragonator and all that thing. They made use of that. So they made it in such a way that you don't you don't need the wirebugs all the time, but it will help you. Atlantica was created before the wirebugs, so there's no point in you using the wirebugs. There's no point. You just climb it. So I don't think Ataka will flow in that type of thing. Guys, Magom, what I would say is that his fight doesn't involve a lot of wirebugs, but I feel his fight involves a lot of counter. In Sunbreak, I feel like Capcom went a lot in the counter aspect of weapons, like counter. A lot of weapons got a lot of Cinnamon counters, and Gas Magom is a biggest thing. Like countering works very well on Gas Magom. Like he's a big target with big attacks that you can counter. So I think that's what they went with that thing. The counter, and also the way they made Guys Magom. And I remember I discussed that with Shade. They made Guys Magom in such a way that you need skills like blood right, that type of thing, where like you heal from breaking parts, that type of thing. So if they want to bring like a last monster to the roster, you can imagine something that has a value. Like you guys also think about something. Think really well about something. From Iceborne, not even from Iceborne, from the longest time, the last monster, the final boss, usually his armor is so powerful that it replaces the whole meta. I remember, at least for a short period of time, Atlalka, for example, Atlalka armor was really good. Like for a short period of time, people were using that armor like crazy. For example, you take like Fatalis, his armor back in Iceborne was like the slots, bro, and his weapons if you take someone like this guy, what's the name of that guy? Crimson Grove Vatrax in base rise. Like who wasn't using Dragon Heart? So it's like in a base word Behemoth. Who wasn't using Behemoth's armor? Like who wasn't? So it's really like you want a monster that is so powerful that his armor itself also like it reflects his power. Like the armor of the monster and his weapons also reflect how powerful that monster is. So Amatsu doesn't have that. Amatsu clearly doesn't have that. Amatsu doesn't have that. I'm sorry, but Amatsu does not have that. It doesn't. So I don't. Amatsu can come in as the title of it, but not as the last one, please. If not, I swear I'm taking the first flight to Japan. Maybe wait. But yeah, surface is original. Already well established is right. I like the new monster, but mine is how to think why final besides reason would be good fit. So maybe an instant western hybrid type of monster. Maybe you go for a final one. Guess is final monster, but what about after? What will happen after he's dead? Go get it. This is where we do the last. Guess what girl ammo can be observed, but I don't know how they will do it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people last time I started organizing challenge quests where like I will post random quests. Um, like you guys can see it on my usually on my this thing uh my community post. So and I've run with some people. So basically I've run with randoms, like completely randoms. You don't need to be a speedrunner, and I will speedrun with you. But and one thing I noticed by doing that is that a lot of people don't use dereliction, and I got surprised. More than anything, I got surprised. Like a lot of people don't use dereliction. That is too suicidal. I can understand that. You wanna play safe, but I will give you guys today. I will tell you guys the actual reason why we use dereliction. The real reason why we use dereliction is not because of dereliction itself. It's not because of the buff. The reason why we use dereliction is because of resentment. How else can you have resentment if not by dereliction? Because even if the monster hits you and you have the red portion of your health will regain back to full. If you heal, your health goes back to full. The reason why we use dereliction is because of resentment. It means that as soon as you don't use dereliction, you are not using resentment. So you lose both things at the same time. This is what people don't understand. It's not that we are suicidal. It's not that dereliction is powerful. It's because of resentment that we use dereliction in our speedruns. Is dereliction is resentment. That's the reason why. And people don't get it. It's resentment, not dereliction itself. We don't care about dereliction. We care about resentment. So when someone tells me I'm not using dereliction, automatically in my head I'm like, okay, this guy doesn't have resentment, so he's missing damage. Automatically in my head is already there. So you don't have damage. It's automatic. I know it. You see what I mean? Like it's really like it's something that like that needs to be understood. Like we don't use. There is a reason why we use certain skills. It's dangerous, I know, but you sometimes don't really have a choice because you're missing on resentment for free resentment, like literally free resentments. So I mean, it's your call. It's literally your call on that one. But yeah. And yes, it easily activates Dengo adrenaline as well. That type of thing. It activates it as well. That type of thing. Yeah. It is also a point. So that's why we use dereliction. It's true that the health drain sucks. But when you know how to manage yourself, you manage yourself pretty well. You know what I mean? Like, I have a friend who said dereliction is the skill that will actually separate good players from like I don't know, I, like normal players, I would say. It's a friend of mine who said it one time. Like, not maybe I said it too harshly, but like it does. Let me say it in a more simpler way and more understanding. It's a skill that will actually show like who is good. You know what I mean? Like who is able to actually like play well. That's what the illusion is about. And I don't think that's what the illusion is about, but that's one thing my friend said, and kind of it kind of makes sense if you think about it. It's a skill that actually shows like how well people can handle themselves. Because a lot of people handle themselves with duration. I handle myself with duration. I die, yes, but I will still fight and I will kill the monster. I do not. When I go into a quest, I don't expect not to die. Literally, like it's fine to expect not to die, but me, I don't expect not to die. Sometimes I literally expect to die. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna die. So whatever. I still have two more tries left. But seriously, anyways. So like, it just. I understand people want to play safe, but in the grand course of things, like at the end of the day you want to play good more than anything. Like for me there's no point in like surviving all the time. Like I don't know, everybody's different. So longsword please. Longsword, what did longsword do? Love the combo with people brightness. Love to combo with Snaf. What did longsword do? Longsword, what did longsword do? The competitive from the casual player all comes down to play skill at the end. Yeah, yeah. Competitive. I want to say competitive. I'm not competitive. If I'm being honest, I'm not competitive. The reason why I do my runs is mainly for myself. If I'm being honest, my speedruns are mainly for myself. I do my speed because, like, it's one way to tell myself that yes, I'm good. Basically, that's if I'm being honest with myself. Doing my speedruns is a way for me to tell yeah, I'm good. At least that's how it started. But it started shifting a little bit when like people started asking me, because that's how it started for me. As speedrunning started like this. It was a way for me to tell myself I was good. And when people like started following me, asking me questions, I was like, oh shit, okay, people like that type of thing. And then I started doing it, and now I kind of can say that I speedrun for other people, for them to learn that type of thing. So, but a little bit of it is for myself as well. So, but putting that aside, blood right, you have a point. I started it like this. Blood right. Honestly, of anything, blood right is probably one of the best ways to overcome dereliction. I've seen people saying that recovery, dango this, dango that, uh, fish this, uh, item this. Nah, 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 nah. Here is the thing. If you use you have three dangos. Remember that you have three dangos. If you take one dango to offset dereliction, so now you have two dangos left. What do you put? If you're on switch, you need dango weakener 4. You need booster or something. So you now what do you have left? You don't have enough to insurance. You don't have enough for shifter to heal yourself whenever you switch scrolls. You basically sacrifice like for you have three dangos. You need to really think about what you do with those three. So for me, it's already like nah, man. I can't do that. Now go back to the food. Some people eat. They say that they eat a fish, a type of fish. I don't know the name. Are you gonna eat the fish all the time? Like, are you gonna eat that fish all the time? What do you do when you run out? What do you do when you forget about that fish? Like, what do you do? So for me, it's nah, man. It's a no. And then people talk about then there's super recovery or something like that. Nah, like I'm not gonna spend 3 slots for that when I can put like defiance or like fire. Do you know how hard it is to put element on your weapons in Sunbreak? Do you know how hard it is to put element in your weapons? It's hard. It's tough. Let me show you my greatsword. I'm using the ice Gusta, right? I don't even have space for ice attack 5. I don't have space. I could do it. I mean, it's greatsword. We don't care about that. But I don't have space. I can show you guys my build. I don't have space for even attack ice attack 5. I don't. The maximum I can put is attack ice attack 4. You see what I mean? So I don't have space. And I'm not gonna waste that small space just to offset the religion. So I'm put on the corner. What should I do? I have to play better. I just have like to learn not to die. You know what I mean? That's what I need to do. I need to learn not to die. And then you have Blood Right. Blood Right is probably like one of the best things. Blood Right is like weakness exploit. One thing, my same friend, for anybody of you who play Monster Hunter, you guys can agree with me. Weakness exploit is probably the skill that made you the hunter that you are right now. Weakness exploit is the skill that made you the hunter. The guy who said that is Shade, the pyromaniac. Weakness exploit is the skill that taught me that monsters have weak zones and that I do more damage on those points. This is the skill that taught me that. Weakness exploit. And for him it was the same thing. Weakness exploit is the skill that taught me that oh shit. The reason why I attacked the head of Kushala is because of weakness exploit. I don't even think that weakness is like that's where Kushala is weak, but I know that weakness exploit works there, so I need to attack there. It's simple. Weakness exploit is like the skill that made me the hunter right now that I am. If not, I will still be hitting with weird zone. I will hit the wings of Kushala. So that's one thing. So going back, Blood Right says what? He heals you on broken path. So you know that I need to focus my damage on broken path. And you cannot tell me it's hard. Let's take a monster like Mizutsune. You break Mizutsune's head faster than the speed of light. Who here is gonna tell me he doesn't break Mizutsune's head after like literally 1 minute? You break that guy's head so fast. Once you break, literally Mizutsune, you only attack the head first and foremost. Most monsters, you attack the head. If anything, you attack the head. And every single monster, the head is breakable. So all you need to do is just attack the head. And what about it? You're gonna tell me it's that hard? No. So the reason why I say that is because Blood Right, even though he heals you, the relation also eats your HP at a certain rate that it allows for resentment. And let me show you guys something. And I think I'm gonna end the stream there. I'm not gonna end, like we can discuss, but for like 10 minutes at max, because I need to eat now. But let me show you guys something. Oh gosh. Oh shit, I will do it first. I'm gonna do it now. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. Guys, Malzino here. Blood Right. Dereliction. Look at that. This is what I'm saying. Blood Right and Dereliction were meant to be together. Look at that, guys. Where Malzino has Blood Right, Guys Magom doesn't have Dereliction. And where Guys Magom has Dereliction, Malzino doesn't have Blood Right. And look at that. We have Blood Right level 3 and Dereliction level 3. You see what I mean? Do you guys see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. And you guys, this is my equipment, no charm. And this is what I have: Blood Right 3, Dereliction 3. I already have Resentment, Attack, and Agitator, and Weakness Exploit showing up. They are already showing themselves. Like, dude, it's insane, bro. Like, it's so easy to understand. Capcom know what they were doing. They know it. They know what they were doing. And now, if I have to build this thing, this is what I'm gonna do. Remove this. Remove that. and that's it. That's what you need to keep. You need blood right 2 and dereliction 1. More than one dereliction is depending on the weapon, it's a miss. More than one dereliction, depending on the weapon, is a miss. You're losing more than you gain because of how much you increase it. Dereliction at level 1, it's like I don't know, plus it's I think it's like plus 15, and then at level 2 is plus 17, and then at level 3 is like plus 20, something like that. So it doesn't increase by a lot. So at level, so more dereliction is kind of a miss. There are some skill like that. If you just go too far, it's just a miss. You're losing too much. You shouldn't do that. So dereliction level 1. So blood war level 2, and then you do the rest yourself. Like I did a immortal build on my I did a run with Furious Raging. I did a sub 3 with a fun build. I called it the Immortal Zero Sum Discharge build. I'm gonna make a video about that. Just you guys wait. It's funny. It's a very funny build, and there's a reason why I call it the Immortal build. But anyways, we'll move from there. So, going back to my build. Going back to my build. So, wait. There's wait. I found Grooming fish is unable lose resentment. Free health run is nice, but I got friend. Okay, see you, man. Perry, see you, man. I think it's time for me as well, but I just like look. Alright, take you, man. Oh, the data dito, how you doing, man? I keep missing your stream right now. Lord, don't worry. Make sure I think they are really, to keep everything. Need to join the discussion the way you're gonna see. Yes, that's also true, but there's no problem. I kind of feel like go waiting here, man. Yes, yes. What this Chaos is saying is true. The helmet for Gold Radiant and Camilleo's pieces of armor go well together. Let me show you. I don't want to save so that because I don't want to make those things, but let me show you guys. So Gold Radiant, Camilleo's, this, and no. Me, I like running my dereliction. I'm sorry guys, but I like my dereliction. But this for example, is another form of build. Let me remove the charm. Because this is another form of build. You can see it here. By combining Gold Radiant, Reason Camilleos, this guy, Lucen Nagakuga, what's the name of that guy? What's the name of that guy? Violet Mizutsune, and yeah, man, I like my dereliction. I'm sorry, bro. I like my dereliction, and Arcfiend, you have this. Let me explain. I made a video of it, or I don't remember. I think, anyways, we will see. Just guys, give me 1 week, and I will be chasing builds. But anyways, let me show you guys. We have EV window plus 3, Adrenaline Rush 3, Chain Crit 2, Status Trigger 2. We have Builder Boost, Foray. Look at something. We have Embolden. Do you guys know what Embolden does? And maybe I will send you guys a link. Pick a number between 1 and 12. Okay, wait. I need to make a new rule. My viewer has gotten me through with something. And I said, the channel said I haven't forgotten the video switch. I want you to do something. Pick one. 1 between 1 and 12. Okay. Okay, I picked 1. Do I need to tell you? I picked 1. So, guys, Embolden at level 1 is Evasion Window plus 2. And Guard plus 2. At level 2 is Evasion Window plus 4, I think. Or plus 3, I don't remember. And Guard also plus 4 or 3. At level 3, Embolden is Evasion Window plus 5 and Guard plus 5 if the monster is targeting you. And they can stack with Guard and Evasion Window. So with that build, if the monster is targeting you, you have Evasion Window plus 5. Right off the bat, Evasion Window plus 5. And then when you take that build, you have Adrenaline Rush plus 3 and Status Trigger plus 2. Dude, why do you need more? Like, and this build, and you have Agitator. Embolden forces the Agitator a bit faster. Like, why do you need more? This build is no decorations, no charms yet, no augments yet, and we have this type of thing. So it's just a question of like being smart about it. You just need to be smart. Like you need to see how like certain skill move together, and you just create a pattern. If it makes sense, just create a pattern. You know the skills. Now create the pattern, and that's how you make the build. Like it's all about the pattern. How do you make the pattern work? It's my best work here, but I use it. Lol. Wait, what? Lol. Okay, so um, it's all about like I said, the pattern. You have the skills. You just figure out the pattern. How do those skills work together? How do they come together to make your build? Because one thing you need to remember, and I didn't even talk about it, the lament of Lucien Agakuga has Adrenaline Rush 2, and the Violet Mizutsune Waste has one Adrenaline Rush. Even though we just wanted Embolden, we got a free Adrenaline Rush, which gave us Adrenaline Rush plus 3 for free. We didn't even ask for it, it just came on. We take it. So it's really not that complicated. So you know, it's like this guy saying like me is like whenever it's always build I'm talking about. No, it's funny. I think people who have been with me during streams most of the time know that. Like whenever I stream, always at the end is always build I talk about. No, it's funny. But anyways, it's funny. It's always build I talk about. Anyways, I think I like it more than speedrunning itself. But I mean, anyways, we'll see. But yeah, you know what? Maybe I will switch my stream to build discussion. Guys, do you guys find it like? Do you guys notice how like we went from like guessing the end game of Sunbreak to builds? How do you even go from there? And I know how it went. We started with the rumors. We went to Amatsu, and then we went to like discussing whatever we wanted to see, and then we went to like I remember I said that a final boss deserves a good armor, and then we we started we started switching from there to build, and the fact that you guys also went along with it is what is funny. Lord, man, oh my gosh, it's really nice to stream. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it's for that experience that I stream. Lord, it's funny. We went from all of that just to talk about builds. Kind of a tradition at this point. I know, right? I know, right? I wasn't here for the shoes. I don't know when. I'm gonna have to join Discord sometime. Don't worry, man. Oh, let me actually link the Discord. But yeah, chaos can very much bear witness. I don't know why. Whenever like the stream is going to the end, I just stop and just talk about builds, like from beginning to end. It's just that. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So guys, give me a second. I'm gonna link the Discord and I'm gonna end this room. What day are we today? What day are we? Wait, which day are we today? Oh, what day is it? Oh, Tuesday. I'm probably gonna stream on Thursday, I think. I'm gonna stream on Thursday, but for Thursday, I'm actually gonna put like a community post, some type of reminder. So if you guys wanna keep the discussion, you guys can drop by because it's really nice to hear from other people's opinion as well. Honestly, how do you do that? Invite people? Uh, mm, 7 no. No, generate a link. Is that it? Copy. I will put up. I will schedule it so that you guys will know. I will schedule it so that you guys will know. I'm gonna do it. Oh, by the way, you told me to. I'm not much on Discord. I mean, me as well. I don't talk much on Discord, as unless someone asks me something. That's when you're gonna see me talking. Unless someone asks me something. That's when you see me talking a lot. Oh, you asked me to pick a number between 1 to 12. What was it again? What was the objective of that? Uh, Early like this one, or later like 12. You made the video like 5 Oh, damn. Oh, I see. It was too early. Damn, shit. I can understand that. I'm sorry, man. I'm very sorry. They'll be using to battle you. Oh, okay. So you, so you rank your team between 1 to 12. So you want to, oh, the number. Oh, so I should have told you. The number I pick. Mm, they say third is a third. I will take three. I will take three. I will take three. What time zone is fit for me? Me, I traveled. I traveled back home. So my time zone is like is it zero? I mean GMT 00 or something. How wait, let me see. I mean the GMT 00, I think. Yeah, I mean UTC plus 0 GMT. Yeah, that's where me I'm my time zone right now. I mean the zeros. So I will take yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah, guys. So I'm gonna take a break here. I'll continue later the run and get something and call it a day. And finally take a break. Not like Dover, but it's a break making builds. But yeah, man. Like I had. I mean, it's not here anymore. But I had like this page like this. This page was just like builds I was thinking of doing. This type of page. But I kind of scrapped them. Not very too happy about. Oh, you guys, yeah, I'm working on this thing. This is the grinder S dual blades I'm working on as well. Yeah, there's a lot of things I'm working on, and why not share with you guys at this point? Why not share it? Honestly, why not share with you guys? See you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.